Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Restorative Yoga with Garrett Public Library. And today we're going to work kind of on just basic stretching, a little bit of strengthening, getting our core warmed up a bit. So let's get started. Mat, bare feet, blocks or books, if that's all you got, and a strap of some kind. And let's get started. Let's start on our backs. Just lay down, get comfortable, get your shoulder blades tucked up underneath you, tailbone tucked. Now you can leave your knees up, feet wide, and drop your knees together, or you can straighten your legs out and let your toes drop out to the sides. Either way is going to open your hips a little, and one way will feel better on your low back than the other. And as always in yoga, listen to your body. You really need to let it tell you what it likes to do and what it doesn't, and what its limits are, and respect those. Alrighty, close your eyes, take a breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Alrighty. Swallow with the muscles of your face and your jaw. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Alrighty, let's set our feet wide on the mat, knees up. We're going to drop our knees from side to side like windshield wipers. Just keep the motion slow and smooth, letting the weight roll across your low back. Bring the knees to center, bring them up into your chest and give them a good squeeze and a rock. Alrighty. Bring both legs up straight, press the heels to the ceiling, pull the toes back toward the body, low back firmly on the mat. We're just warming up the muscles here. If this bothers your back, put a little bend in the knees. And release. Arms out to the sides, take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right, drop them all the way down, stack your knees and ankles, turn, look out your left shoulder, and reach, and breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left. Drop them all the way down. Stack your knees, stack your ankles. Turn, look out your right shoulder, reach away and breathe. Inhale back to center and give the knees a good squeeze and a rock. Let's rock up or press up to seated. Come to a comfortable cross leg. Root your sit bones down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, allow yourself to fold. Round the back, drop the head. Let the arms be loose and relaxed like noodles. Just breathe and be. Slowly roll yourself up. Alrighty, let's grab our strap. Bring it behind you. Have your hands about shoulder width apart on the strap. Straighten the arms out. If you need to make your hands wider so your arms will straighten, that's fine. And inhale the hands away from the body. You should feel stretch in the shoulders and across the chest. Keep your belly in so you don't overly arch here. And release. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, root the right hip down, bring the right arm up, hand over the top of the head to the left ear. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Lift up the left arm, move it forward and back. See if you can find a spot you like and then hold it. Belly in, chest lifted, shoulders drop. Breathe into the side of the neck. Inhale, lift the hand, turn the face toward the armpit. Drop the hand on the back of the head. Take the left hand to the left knee to relax the shoulder. Remember, don't pull on the neck. The weight of the arm is plenty. Inhale, bring head and hand up and down. Inhale, root the left hip down, bring the left arm up over the top of the head to the right ear. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Reach out with the right arm, move it forward and back until you find a spot you want to stretch and then hold it. Hold and breathe. Belly in to support the back. Inhale, lift the hand, turn the face towards your left armpit. Drop your hand on the back of the head. Right hand to the right knee to relax the shoulder and breathe. Inhale, lift head and hand up and bring it down. Interlace your hands in front, palms to the wall in front of you. Lift the palms to the ceiling. Try to keep your arms straight as best you can. Arms as close to the ears as you can. Belly in so you don't overly arch. And release the hands. Keep the arms up. Take the right hand and grab your left wrist. Pull that left wrist up to open the left side of the body. Breathe into your left ribs. Inhale up, swap it out. Left hand grabs the right wrist and pull that right wrist up, opening the right side of the body. And release. Bring both arms down. Take a breath. Lean back, straighten the legs out. Give them a little shake and a rock. Bottoms of the feet together for wide cobblers. Slide your feet away from you as far as you can get. Rock until you feel like you've got a good base. Inhale and lengthen. Straighten up your back. Exhale, tilt your flat back forward. You should feel a little stretch in the hips already. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale, allow yourself to round your back, drop your head. The arms loose and relax, or just let gravity drop you forward. Rolling the pelvis forward. Slowly bring yourself up. Lean back, straighten the legs out, give them a little shake. Let's flip over to hands and knees. Have our pull your drawers up. Always important to pull your drawers up. Knees under your hips, wrist under your shoulders. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling, press the belly to the floor, pull your chest through your upper arms, and lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, spread your shoulder blades, head to the pelvis, and squeeze your belly in and up. Inhale, open the front of the spine, pull your chest through your arms, push your belly down. Exhale, round and tuck and squeeze that belly up and to center. We're going to work our sides here. You're going to take your right shoulder and your right hip and squeeze them toward each other, looking out over your right shoulder. Then slowly take it to the other side, left hip and left shoulder toward each other, looking out over your left shoulder. Back again over to the right. Shoulder and hip close together, look over the shoulder. And then one last time over to the left, shoulder and hip close to each other, look over your shoulder. And back to center. Let's keep our knees and hips directly in line. Don't let your hips go forward or back. We want to keep them right over our knees. Walk your hands out and drop your forehead or your chest for puppy dog pose. Lift the chest, walk the upper body back. Make your knees wider than the mat. Big toes together, sit back towards your heels. Walk or slide your hands out and rest your forehead or your chin. And relax and breathe deep. Walk the upper body up. Bring your knees in. Alternately straighten out your legs. And then lower down onto your belly. Hands next to the chest, elbows tight to the body, feet hips width apart, tops of the feet down. Chin on the mat to start. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. If you can, lift your hands. Try to keep your legs relaxed on the mat. We're letting the upper body do the work right now. And release. Stack your hands, rest your forehead on them. Rock your hips a little side to side. Bring your hips to center. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the knees, reach for the wall behind you. And release. Alrighty, hands next to the chest. Press up to your knees. Push your hips back to your heels for child's pose. Drop your forehead. You can leave your arms out straight or bend your elbows and bring your hands to prayer and have your thumbs rest behind your head. You want to take it a little further, come up for a second, walk your elbows up, and then drop your hips back and bring your thumbs back to the back of the head again. This will give you a stretch across the back of the shoulders. Bring the arms out, bring yourself up, and flip over. So you're onto your seat, and then down onto your back. Do a little bit of core work here. Arms out to the side, take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand to your left foot and release. Bring your left hand to your right foot and squeeze and release. Right hand, left foot, squeeze the belly and release. Left hand, right foot, squeeze and release. One more set. Right hand, left foot, squeeze and release. Left hand, right foot, squeeze and release. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Drop your knees out to the side for cobbler's pose. Hands behind the head for support. Tuck your shoulder blades under so you're on the flat part of your shoulder blades. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades off the ground. Push your belly down. Hold and breathe. If you can, lift your heels and keep your toes on the mat. And release. Bring the knees up into the chest and squeeze. And rock up to seated. Press up to seated if that's better for you. And let's come to our knees. And then up. All the way up to standing. Alrighty. Let's grab the wall or a chair. We're going to do a few of our standing poses. Sorry, my hair came undone. Wherever your hip bones meet the wall, or wherever they would meet the back of the chair, place your hands. Walk out to an L shape, feet hips split apart underneath your hips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop your chest, let your head hang, and breathe. Bring your feet together. Shift your weight to your left foot and lift the right leg up, pressing through the heel, pulling the belly in. Bend the left knee as you bring the right foot down. Swap your weight onto your right foot. Inhale the left leg up. Keep the left hip down. Try to straighten the leg to hip height if you can. And bend the right knee as you bring it down. Bend both knees, step toward the wall or chair and shake it out. All right. Let's put your right hand on the chair, left hand, doesn't matter. Just one of your hands on the chair or your shoulder against the wall. You just want to have somewhere to go if you lose your balance. Shift your weight onto the foot closest to chair wall and straighten and lift your left leg. And release. Swap the weight to the outside foot. Lift and flex the inside leg. Keep your belly in. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Don't lean back. And release. Alrighty, let's do tree pose. Shift your weight to the foot that's closest to the chair or wall. Bring your foot up to your knee, calf, or inner thigh. Oh, I forgot a grounding breath, which is very important. So bring your foot back down. Sorry about that. Take a big grounding breath. Weight to the closest foot to your wall or chair and bring your foot up. Rest the heel on the knee, the calf, or the inner thigh. You can put your hands in whatever position you feel comfortable in. And lengthen through the crown of the head. Draw that knee backward behind you. And release. Alrighty. Swap your side to the other side, whether you're using chair or wall. Shift your weight to whatever foot is closest to wall or chair. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Rest it on knee, calf, ankle, whatever. Each side's going to be a little different. That's how our bodies work. And just rest and breathe. Try to push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. And release. Step away from the wall or get your chair out of your way. And let's come back down on the mat. Make sure you have a block in with reach. Alrighty. Let's do a big squeeze and rock to your knees. Let's make a big X out of the body. Inhale the left leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the right and reach foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center. Exhale it down. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it to the left and reach right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and exhale it down. Do full happy baby. Thighs outside your torso, knees towards your armpits, feet up toward the ceiling. You can grab behind the knees or the feet. If you grab the feet, make sure your shoulders stay on the mat. Don't let yourself come up, okay? You want to be down. And either way, you can rock side to side or stay still, whichever works best for you. And then come to center, release your feet, drop them down. Let's grab our block. We'll do supported bridge, feet hips width apart, close up to your bum. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, roll your hips up. Come up onto the balls of the feet to get your hips a little higher. Get your block under your tailbone only, not in your low back, just your tailbone. Drop your weight onto the block, drop your heels, and relax and breathe. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Press down to lift your hips enough to get your block out from under you and roll back down. Once your low back is down, give your knees a good squeeze. And find your way to whatever savasana, whatever relaxation pose that you would like to rest in. You can put a bolster down your back or underneath your pillow, basically under your back or underneath your knees. You can do legs up the wall. You can lay flat, or you can do what I'm doing, which is feet wide, knees drop together. Take a big breath. Swallow. Release your tongue toward the back of the throat. Start at the crown of the head and release your scalp. Soften your brow. Relax your face. Spread the shoulders and drop them down, softening the arms and releasing your hands. Soften your belly and hollow out your abdomen. Send relaxation into the legs, letting go of the joints and releasing your feet and toes. Try to be heavy in the back side of the body, like you're laying in warm sand. Try to be open and light up front. Just breathe and be. I'll wake us up in a few. And stay a little longer in Savasana if you like. Otherwise, bend the knees, rest the feet on the floor. Inhale the arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and gently press yourself up to seated. Come to a comfortable seat, doesn't matter how it is. You can do wide leg, you can be up against a wall if you're there. Rest your hands on your knees. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. And namaste. Thank you guys very much. Hope you had a good class, a little shorter than normal, but we're trying to give you some options. So if this is the only time you have during the day, maybe this one will be something you can fit in. I'm proud of you for showing up. I really hope it's working for you. Please leave any comments if you need anything additional. And I hope you all are well, safe, and happy. All right. I'll see you next week.